Pandas, 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 pandas. I got brawls and lanterns and dope lean and a panda. Pandas, welcome to my stream. I'm Baba Money. Thanks for joining. Glad that you guys are here. We just finished the pre-market show. Always have a great time. Kid Poker, good morning. SW Blaze, good morning. As you guys are joining, make sure you guys fill up that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it might be today. And also, make sure you drop a GM in the chat with your location. That'd be great. And if any of you are so generous and you like to support the stream, make sure you scalp that like button. What a day yesterday, Pandas. What a day. I mean, if you look at the daily chart, second entry long, coming off the previous pivot high with a nice double trap here. Double trap. And it just looks nice. It looks like it's poised to keep going higher. And what can I say? We have a nice strong bull bar ending on its high. And as I mentioned, when we broke above the previous day's high, or 2 days ago's high, or Monday's high, we had a nice. I felt like we could have a big potential for a bull trend, and that's what ended up happening. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just this bull move. Once we broke Big Mama, the fate was sealed, and we were just pushing up higher and higher and higher. And never looked back, really. But I mean, look at the price action. If you look at this entire price action, it's ugly. I mean, I don't know. I was staring at the charts, and when the 2000 tick chart starts to look at the 5-minute chart, because the candles are taking like 4 minutes to complete. I couldn't handle it. It was really difficult yesterday. Even though we had a straight grind up, and your strategy basically was just buy and hold. I just wanted to find an entry. I could not find any really good entries along this entire uptrend. Look at how much chop we have, how much overlap we have. Even here, expanding patterns here, and this just downtrends and finally breaks out. And it was just not a day that I really liked, to be honest. Even though I knew the trend was going up, I could not find my entries. Keto says today's gonna be very slow, and you know what that means, Pandas. That only means one thing here. It might be challenging, but I think it's very, very doable. Very doable. Whiskey Wednesday. Let's get a 250 likes, Pandas. Let's go, baby. I think we can do it. I think if we start off early, we'll have a good chance. So what I'm saying is, if you guys can get to like 100 before 9:30, I think today we can hit 250. And especially today, I think it's going to be real slow. It might be the only thing worth watching today, that like count, because everything else will be stagnant, standstill. I mean, it's a day before Thanksgiving. What do you expect? But we'll see. We'll see. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Our morning panda crew are dot checking in to get me some. All right. Charles Wilson, good morning. Icky, good morning. Chewy, first day out 50K challenge with that BB. Let's go, baby. Hey, make sure you guys use that coupon. While it lasts. I mean, it is one of the most generous coupons that Apex has ever released. And the beautiful thing about it, not only is it 80% off the first month, it's 80% off reoccurring months. I mean, I don't know any company that is giving such generous coupons. It's basically free money, and you gotta take it. You gotta take it. In my opinion.
10,000 tick trap.
Good morning from FCN. Good morning. R says good morning from London, UK. What's the time right now in London? Charles Wilson, what do pandas eat on Thanksgiving? What do we eat? We eat, Turk leaves. I don't know. I'm trying to be clever. I can't do it. I can't do it, pandas. Oh, we got a second entry short, pandas, already off the bat. Off the rip here. Market's about to open in 10 minutes. It's a good second entry short. Looking for a new low, perhaps. Balancing out the previous day's close. Second entry short off the 20 EMA. Starting to get a little flat here. We do barely have enough room. Actually, we don't have enough room to these pivot lows. I'm going to just sit on my pause. I'm going to let this play out a little bit here. I'm going to let this play out. This could be like a reversal for an entire day. It could be, but I don't know. I just don't feel like we're going to have much action today. Keto, today's going to be very slow. Yep. HCal, news in 22 minutes. There is some interesting, we do have some news, potential high pick news at 9:45. And again, not again, but this is news that I am not too familiar with. And so even though it's labeled as high impact, actually, well, flash services PMI is actually pretty big news. I never realized it was released at 9:45. I don't know if it's a special today, but 9:45 is an odd time to release news. But we do have news at 9:45 a.m. And yeah, and we also have FOMC meeting minutes at 2 o'clock. And I think that one usually is a bigger news event, but Charles Wilson, scalping for 2 points here. Hey, thoughts and prayers to you. I hope you get it. It looks good. I mean, beautiful signal bar. Coming off the previous, like the 20 EMA is going downwards here, as you can see. The reason why I didn't want to take it is because not enough room to the bottom of these pivot lows. And so, and it really depends how you want to draw this. You can draw it like this, first breaker trend to new low, maybe looking for a reversal in this area. And also, first break of this big trend. So potentially you can come back up to try to retest some of this stuff up here. I don't know. It's just a little too tricky for me right now. And I'm going to sit on my pause. I do have a trap trade on a 10,000 tick that I'm actually interested in.
Trap.
And I may take a trade, a big swing trade off of that. Maybe I'll take a swing trade off of that. Oh, it's a 10,000 tick chart. The only thing is, like, I don't really think we're gonna have a big trending day today. I don't think we're gonna have a bear trend day today for sure. Looking at the daily chart, seeing how strong this bull move was, but I could be wrong. I mean, we could retrace a lot of what happened yesterday. The slow grind up all day yesterday. The only thing is, on the 10,000 tick chart, we have a trap trade setting up here, and it's a decent setup to take to go short at least a couple points, in my opinion. Good morning, guys. Good morning. No trigger, no trade. Good morning, David B. Scott Curley. Good morning, guys. Whiskey Wednesday. That's right. That's right. Hey, if you guys can get to 100 likes before 9:30, I think we get a good chance to reach that Whiskey Wednesday goal. Whiskey challenge at 250 likes today. If you guys get to 250 before the stream ends, then we will celebrate with some whiskey here. Getting a nice push down. This might end up being a really good trade here. You know what I do actually have to do? I have to do this. Sorry, it's gonna be in the middle of this trade, but license paid Humper says, am I trading Thursday, Friday? I'm not trading Thursday for sure. Friday I may trade, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream. I don't know if I'm gonna stream. Good scalp. Good second entry short here. To me, it's a little close to the open, but it works out for you, and I'm glad. I'm glad it worked out because we had one of our pandas in that trade, so of course I want that trade to work for him. We're at 47 likes, pandas. We got 3 more minutes. Can we reach to 100 likes? Why did I take that trade? I already mentioned all the reasons why, but it was actually a good trade. The 20 EMA curling downwards. The main reason why I mentioned is could have been a break of trend to new low already. And not only that, we had the first break of this super trend that we had all day yesterday. This is the first break of that. First break of that trend. And so for me, we can come back up here, retest. Also today, I just don't think we're going to have that big of movements, and which means that I think we're going to probably end around where we opened. And that's basically at the previous day's close. So a couple of reasons why I didn't want to enter there, but it ends up working out for you, and I'm glad it did. Also, not enough room to the pivot low here, and you're basically banking on the fact that we'll break below this small trading range that's being created. Panda, I inverse the panda. Don't inverse pandas, guys. Keo's trying to get a one-to-one. One-to-one trade looks like this. Trying to get down here, which will actually trigger a trap on the 10,000 tick, which would be a really nice move. Yeah, market's about to open. It's another reason why I didn't want to enter this trade. I was afraid that I'll still be in the trade by market open. Market's about to open in 45 seconds. This is a good sign if you're a bear. As you see, as it comes up, it actually misses, right? The top of this small gap. Small gap here. It's a good sign for a bear. Market just opened, pandas. Let's get that bamboo. Creating an inside bar, perhaps. All right. Pushing down. I may take a lower high here. This lower high doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Let's see if we get a decent signal bar at least on the lower high. Or we may just race back up, back to the top of the previous day's close. Further proof that today we might just have a big trading range day today. Not a big one, but just a trading range day today. Coming back to fill the gap on the 5-minute. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected was going to happen. You do have enough for the scalp, but tricky. Getting a push back up.
5-minute trap.
Filling the gap on the 5-minute chart. If you look at the 5-minute chart, you see there's a small gap here. And we may fill it and then come right back down, or we might have follow through on the daily chart, a strong bull bar, maybe by the close, bulls are in. We might have a strong bull trend day today, pandas. It could happen. I mean, the price action is there for it. Like I mentioned, I thought we're going to retest some of these highs here, because this is the first break of this big mega trend that we were in yesterday. And yeah, we gotta just let the price action speak to us. Too early to tell, really. Let's see what happens. Very rare do you continue these trends. 10,000 tick chart. I have a trend here on 10,000 tick, but okay. Really depends how you draw this pivot low. If I connect this bottom here, We just bounced off the bottom. That'd be a little more accurate to actually use it like this because we had a couple touches right here. To me, this feels a little more accurate. Getting a higher low setup here. Not interested in the higher low in any sense, but it is a higher low if you're thinking uptrend right now. First entry higher low. Maybe trap trade might be worth taking, but you also have to consider, right, you already have a break of trend to new high. Interesting. Okay. So we're testing the high from yesterday. GC Burke says, pigs can fly. All right. Ralph Grun says, do pandas like turkey? This panda never had a very good turkey. The only good turkey that I've had, actually, let me rephrase that. The best turkey I've ever had was a deep fried turkey. And there's something about deep frying it that just cooks it so well. And obviously the skin tastes amazing. Iron Cruz, appreciate that. Thanks for telling everyone my secret. I'm actually defecating right now. Let me think. Yeah. I mean, depends how it's cooked. Typically when people have like this secret recipe and if I see the turkey coming out of the oven, I'm most likely gonna be like, that's gonna be dry. You know, the breast is gonna be super dry. Maybe the dark meat might be tender, but for the most part, that turkey is probably gonna be very dry. They're like fried bamboo or baked. I like fried bamboo. Woof. Decent push up, pandas. Strong bull bar. First 5-minute bar. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Is it exhaustive? Is a question. I mean, it could make a double top here. I'm just waiting for an entry. I don't have anything right now. Smoked is a great way to keep it juicy. I imagine smoked turkey being really good. Like you just slow cook it in that smoke. Pandas, if you don't know, today is FOMC Wednesday, also the day before Thanksgiving. So a lot of times the price action is very slow. I mean, we may have an exception here, but because of that, we have Whiskey Wednesday. So if you guys hit the 250 likes during stream, we will celebrate with some whiskey. Wow, pandas. I don't know what to make of this. Already, automatically in my mind, I'm thinking trading range. But the 5-minute strong bull bar, let's see if there's follow through. I mean, it's really overextended on the 5-minute, to be honest. Everyone is giving out their secret when it comes to turkeys. Stephen Milan says, brine it, then smoke it. Parasite says, anyone ever deep fry panda bear meat? I mean, the market does that every single day, so. Hugh says, smoked is good, but nothing can compare to a deep fried turkey that's been injected with Creole butter and seasoned with a great rub. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Sick. Oh, that sounds good. Getting hungry. It's just the amount of equipment you need to make this one dish once a year. It's such a hassle. But it is amazing. If you do, I do appreciate people who pour their love and care into this, mastering their craft in making a nice poultry dish for the entire family, for the entire village. Currently, maybe a double top here. I really don't know, pandas. I mean, this looks bullish right now, but I mean, you gotta look at the left of the chart because we're basically coming back to these highs, retesting the highs. Like I mentioned, that's what I thought we were gonna do. This is why I didn't want to take this short because of the potential of this big move up here, and basically retesting these highs here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just watching. I don't have a setup right now. Maybe a second entry long. Iron Crew says, my family don't eat turkey, so we just eat crab legs, cream barbecue, and fried chicken. Hey, that sounds amazing. That sounds actually amazing. Can you imagine a Korean fried chicken, but Korean fried turkey? Like the whole turkey is like a huge, just a Korean fried chicken. That would be crazy. That might be something. I might be onto something here. That might be new. That might be the first time that thought has ever been conjured up. That concept has ever been conjured up in the world. Maybe ever. Gurjit as what time frame? If you look at the top left of the screen, you can see what time frame I'm looking at. I mainly look at the 2,000 tick, 10,000 tick, and the 5-minute. If you look at the 5-minute chart right now, we have a strong bull bar with follow through, pandas. I mean, but look at this move. This move is incredible. It's just unsustainable, but it's here, pandas. We are here, and potentially, maybe at the top of this channel. I mean, we've got a couple hits here already. We got 1, 2, 3. We're reaching this, pandas. This is getting a little bit too much for me. It's a little bit intense. That up move is very crazy, and it makes me a little scared to go long in this area. I mean, you have to have some cojones, some huge panda cojones if you want to go long here. Pandas, do I have the cojones? Do I have what it takes to do what is necessary in order to make money in this market? Or we could be looking for a reversal. Coming back to retest this high here. I mean, but it's doing it in such a way where, I mean, that's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. News in 5 minutes. Deja Vu asks, are you full-time trader? I am not full-time trader. I don't trade for a living. I actually have a full-time job. But the funny thing is I make more money trading than I do my full-time job currently. So the potential is there to switch, but we'll see. If you can do both, why not? Incredible move up. It's just insane. Insane. It's sick. It's sickening. It makes me sick to my stomach. The 5-minute chart, I mean, just 2 strong bull bars, but we potentially could be hitting the top of this channel here from yesterday. We're there, pandas. We're pretty much there right now, and we can reverse. And I don't know how strong the reversal might be. This might be an exhaustive move right in the open, making a double top, or this could just be the beginning of another strong uptrend. I mean, on the daily chart, I mean, you see strong bull bar. You're thinking follow through on this. You're thinking there's some sort of follow through, perhaps. No, the news is Flash Services PMI. It's actually pretty big news. It's gonna move the market, I think, at least I don't know. I don't know about 10 points, but I think we'll have some good swings here, maybe from it. I mean, the consumer sentiment might also be out there too, but the big one is this flash versus PMI. Kelly Anson, I'm waiting for a pullback to enter my swing targets. 40.50 today. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The 5-minute chart might possibly have had hit the top of this channel here. Finding a small pullback. Am I looking for a second entry long at this double top area, pandas? News is about to hit in about 2 minutes here. Quite a bounce off the previous high or the overnight high. Pandas, I don't know if you're aware, but I'm a panda. All right, 30 seconds. I'm curious what's gonna happen here. I'm curious to see. About 15 seconds left. I don't know if I want the second entry long, but I am. I put the poll out there for you guys. I mean, we're still above the 20 MA here. Whoo! There's the news. Oh, whoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-point swing right there, pandas. It's a big pop up. A big push back down. Ooh, what is going on? My chart definitely froze. I really don't like that. I really don't like the fact that on these news days the charts freeze. I have to reload my historical. Whenever that happens, you have to reload your historical. Big pop up, a big pop back down. Typically after the big pop up, you have a retracement and then we continue to go the original pop direction. Typically, but we'll see today. But we also may break below, right? We may break below here. We may have a small downtrend, actually. But I have to reload my historical because this candle probably messed up my tick count. Why did it pump? News 9:45. I'm expecting this to actually push down below this pivot low. We're clearly above the 20 MA, so I'm not taking any trades right now. I'm just holding, sitting on my pause. But I'm fully expecting this to break this low here. And then maybe even this low. And then maybe continue upwards. This original pop-up shows you the general direction we're going to go probably the rest of the day today. But doesn't mean we can't have any pullbacks. I think we might have a pullback. We're clearly above the 20 MA. We keep pushing up higher, so I have no setup still. Let's just say that. I had no idea this was gonna pop up. If anything, I thought it wasn't gonna pop up. I thought we were gonna push down. So, I mean, if you look at the 5 minute, we're basically at the top and we broke above the channel. Let's see if we can close above the channel. Oh, we keep pushing up, pandas. We're floating, we're floating, we're floating. Let's see what happens. I'm curious to see what's going to happen at this high, the close. If we touch it, are we going to bounce off of it, or are we going to just blow right through it? Incredible. I mean, I can't trade this. I'm not that good, pandas. Like I didn't know that this was gonna happen, nor did I know we're gonna retrace back up. I really thought we're gonna push back down, retest some of these lows or some of these key areas, but I'm not that good. I'm just not that good. Might get a second entry long at the top of this super overextended move. My panda cojones says I can do this, but my panda brain says don't do it. So when those two things are fighting each other, I like to sit on my paws. Doesn't make sense to take this long here. Pandas, make sure you scalp that like button. 250 likes and we'll celebrate with some whiskey. It's a second entry long floating in midair. Inside bar being created on 10,000 tick chart. Can't even take this. You can't even take this long, even though it's going with trend. It's just it's not one you take, in my opinion. You can make some money off that, but it's not one generally I like to take. Maybe the sentiment is obviously we're just gonna keep just bursting up with no reservation. We might really pop up here. It's incredible. It's so scary to trade long here, but you just made a scalp if you went long here. And I was curious, like I said, what would happen if we hit this close here and we are going right through it. Oof, interesting, pandas. Wow. Just incredible. Guess we're getting follow through on that daily chart. We could just have a strong push up today, pandas. Wow. I just can't. I can't enter long there. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked. I can't go long there. But those who did got paid. And may continue to get paid. You know, some people really, you know, their rules just say whatever, it doesn't matter, don't look back, just keep buying. Just keep buying until you feel like you shouldn't buy anymore. And you know, don't worry about, you know, the swings up and down, just keep buying. And some people have strategies like that, and when it works out, it works out. But man, this is one of those rare, this is more uncommon than common, I feel like. And this is crazy. After yesterday's super strong bull move, no pullback whatsoever. It just continues to rip up. Ends up being a 10-point move on that news. We do have FOMC on at 2 p.m., so that could be more news later. This is just sick. Sick. I don't know. I mean, it's like, should I just buy? Buy anything? Buy everything? I don't know, pandas. What are you guys doing? Are you guys buying everything? Daily Pikachu effect? I mean, really, the daily chart Pikachu? This is so rare. This is such a rare setup. And it's just like, wow. I mean, it's obviously showing its strength right now. We do have a measure move we want to hit, and also the 200 SMA about to be hit as well, and the top of the trend line. I mean, we have a couple of these key areas that we most likely will try to test sometime. Going a bit sideways now, and yeah, I mean, this could be a spike in channel type move day today, and we could just be an uptrend day today, all day today. I doubt it, but we can. It can be possible. It could be possible today. I don't know. We're crushing the overnight highs right now. And we just keep trickling up here, and that bar was so small. 2,000 ticks is the range is 1 point. Amelia says, you are not a good trader. You're missing too many good trades since the open. Oh, man, Amelia, I take that personal. I take that personal, man. And maybe I'll just ban you. Maybe I'll just, that really hurts, man. I can't believe you said that to me. Psych. Could care less what Amelia thinks. Pandas. We're waiting for a good setup here. And this is crazy. This is crazy. The movement, unexpected. Were there any good setups here? I don't think so. Maybe this second entry short, but that just scalps you out barely and then reverses pretty strongly. Do I want a second entry long here, pandas? I can't even take it. It's so overextended, and we need some breathing room. We need to come back a little bit to the 20 EMA. Wow. Wow, it's just so overextended. You know, it's late in trend. It's late, super late in trend, the super trend and everything. It's tough. It's tough for me. I don't know, maybe you guys find it quite easy to trade in this market, but I do not. There is some kind of common sense in me that says this may be a little overextended here. Second entry long. I'm going to post it just because we could have one. I want to see what you guys think, but I'll just tell you right now, I'm skipping it. BBM's two-legged into here gave me a buy signal at 40.10. What's that got to do with the news? Let's go, baby. It's not a buy signal. It just counts legs for you. There's no buy signals with the indicator. It's like literally saying, this ruler told me to put this nail right here. So I'm going to put this nail here. Now I have a house. It like doesn't make sense. We got a second entry long here, pandas. I don't like it. I mean, something in me tells me this is a little overextended. And I don't know if I would even take the trap trade here because the trend is so strong, but it does seem like, you know, when you have a breaker trend to new high, this is kind of where you look for it. And I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, we're kind of really... I was thinking it'd be trading range day today, but I mean, this move up is quite strong. It could be the beginning of a strong bull trend. Not sure. It's really unsure here. But I probably won't take a second entry long here. Even though in my form, and even though we're in an uptrend, I could draw maybe a trend line that may even support this trade here. But something in me tells me not to take it. I'm just seeing these wicks above here, and maybe I'm just, maybe as Amelia says, I'm just a bad trader. So, I don't know. Where do you post your entries? Not sure what that means. A, B, C. Second entry long, pandas. Do you want to take this trade? Oh, I mean, you could. You could take this trade. I don't know. I can't take it, pandas. I mean, it could just be a simple bull trend day, and you just take every second entry long. I just can't take it. I can't. I'm too scared. Too much of a wuss.
$10,000 tick trap.
And amazing. Scalps you out. Scalps you out amazingly. We have news at 10. Some news is kind of giving these the wiggles, but not really any clear direction here on that news. Does scalp you out just about right. Just perfectly. But gives you an absolute scalp there. This trap may be worth taking. Yeah, that's a trap. That's a trap that you want to take. That's a trap I was considering taking. That's why I didn't want to go long here. I was considering the trap, but yeah, that trap made more sense to take. But yeah, that trap is probably the trade that I missed that I liked. Best setup so far, this trap. I was really considering, but I was thinking skipping it as well just because we're in such a strong uptrend, but nah, it's a good trap looking at it. I should have taken it. I was just hesitated too much. I was a little I was kind of still processing what happened with this bar of the news, and just couldn't process quick enough. I'm a bad trader and I'm dumb. What am I doing? Amelia's right. What am I doing? This trend line doesn't make sense. Gotta wait. Man, this is... that's probably the best trade so far, in my opinion. This trap trade. And of course I can say that afterwards, but I was really contemplating it. I just hesitated a little too much because of this bar. It just kind of gave the wiggles. Not the wiggles, but it was a news bar, and it barely moved. I mean, it moved quickly, but it didn't move very far, and I was kind of processing what's going on here, and I wasn't really... My mindset wasn't really ready to enter a trade on the trap right there. But it should have been. I should have been ready. I did say, like, I wasn't even sure if I want to take the traps. I was even hesitant then, but yeah, it ends up being a good trade. But is that all we're going to get in terms of the pullback? Interesting. Goodness. Are we just going to keep going up? I mean, this should have been a reversal, but instead of reversing, the reversal fails. Are we getting lower highs here? Let's see what happens. It's incredible. Really hard to go long here, to be honest. But in a strong uptrend, that's when things are kind of get crazy, right? You get squeezed, right? The shorts are getting squeezed, and that's kind of what's happening. Incredible. Feels like an entry short on the 10,000 tick. I don't like it, but man, this is something else, pandas. If this triggers, I mean, this could be the trading range here. We could be trading range for a long time right in this area, but man, oh man. So far, best trade today, I think, is this, personally. Smart guys, what am I trading? I'm trading the emini. Pandas, are we gonna get to 200 likes though? As I start to babble about the chart today, seeing how confusing it is, we're like not even halfway there. If we get to halfway there, like by 10:15, then I think we have a good chance. 125, halfway there at 125 likes by 10:15. Then by 11 o'clock, if we can get to 250. Maybe Thanksgiving rally. That could be a thing. Whew. This pullback here bounces off a certain area. Now I've been feeling this gap here. Finding resistance here, hitting our heads in this area. Micro triple top. Making inside bars. Just sitting on my paws. But I think it's quite incredible that the trading range indicator actually had a level down here. And you can see as it pushes up, the trading range indicator tells you the resistance. Also tells you the support below it, and it came down to it. And I believe probably the level was at these lows here, but it pushed down to these lows as we had more wicks touching this area. Pushes higher, pandas. We actually triggered a failed second entry short on the 10,000 tick chart. This could be like a short squeeze type move, pandas, and I'm probably going to miss it, but man, this is insane. This is actually insane. This is insane. Another strong bull trend day today. It's already 10 o'clock. It's scary stuff. It is scary stuff. I mean, to say the least. It's hard for me to trade in this area because of how crazy extended we are, but sometimes maybe you just got to enter. You got to enter the wave while it happens. Look at this uptrend that we've been in since yesterday. We broke beneath it, creating a new high. In fact, creating the trap on the 10,000 tick chart. Trap trade here, fails like entry short. A, B, C. Second entry short. Fails and reverses. Just incredible move right now. We could have a break of trend here and make a new high on this smaller trend. Am I really looking for shorts though is a question. Yeah, Amelia, where you at? Let us know your next entry so we can follow along. $125 likes, pandas. We got halfway there. Just another 125 more, pandas, and we'll get there. We will get there. I have 0 trades so far. Panda uses iPhone. How do you know I'm not just using those ringtones on an Android or even a Nokia or BlackBerry? Just what a move. I definitely bought some calls on SPY beginning of this week because I saw that second entry forming. I was like, all right, if we're gonna do that, let's buy some calls. Up 100% on my calls right now. I'm like 300% on my calls. About 50-cent calls yesterday. This is why on the daily chart's nice. Like on the daily chart, I like to use like options and just trade, second entry longs on daily chart and just like weekly options, for the daily chart. If I see a nice entry. This is why price action is amazing because it works on every time frame. Alright, the pop-up is not as strong as I thought it was going to be. We do have a breaker trend to new high now. We're still clearly above the 20 MA. The 20 MA is curling up still. It really depends. Like, I bought a weekly call for the daily chart this week. And it was way out of the money. It was like the 50-cent call. Expires, next Monday. And, yeah, up like 300% on it. Next week. I usually, if it's like a daily, like, if I'm trading daily chart, I like to have like an expiration for 1 week. Sick stuff. We do have a second entry long forming here. A, B, C, perhaps second entry long. We might not even get the second entry long. It might be just a first entry to break and make a new high again. Just continues to make new high after new high after new high. But if a second entry long forms here, would you take it, pandas? Okay, second entry long, pandas. Potential second entry long here. I think personally I'll take the trap again if it forms. We're clearly above the 20 MA though. 20 MA is rising and it might be foolish for me to look for a short trade in this area. But I think if we're going to do trading range, it's time. It's like time to start entering the trading range. Right, we have break a trend to new high. The market's probably wondering, are we going to start to enter trading range? Huge spike down, slow grind back up, and it looks like it might start to be converting here, especially the trading range indicator still here. And not only there, on the 5-minute chart as well, there's a trading range indicator here on the 5-minute, and it seems a little wild why the trading range indicator thinks we're in a trading range, but it does think we are still. The second entry long may trigger here, and it might be foolish skipping it. It's a Pikachu trade as well, but for me, I feel like we've made our move up here, and it could be time to enter this. It's a good signal bar, pandas, and don't get me wrong. Please, like, if you want to go take this long, don't make what I say stop you. But I'm just letting you know what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna take a short here if we do get it. But it's such a strong bull bar, and the rising 20 EMA. It's just, you know, I understand if you want to go long there. It makes sense. Like, it's not a bad trade to go long here necessarily, but you know, to me, I feel like the market cycle is starting to convert a little bit. It looks pretty bullish, to be honest. Like, if I didn't look at anything on the left of the chart and I saw this, I was like, oh, this looks pretty bullish. Higher low, second entry short or long. Above the 20 EMA, curling up, strong bull bar, ending on its high. It just could be like a burst up here easily. Actually, it ends up being a really small bar. I'm not taking no trap above the 20 EMA like this. It makes it very difficult. Plus, it looks pretty bullish. So, I'm glad for those who took this long, because you might get your scalp. I didn't get my entry, my short entry, so I'm not in any trade. So if you're long here, I'm rooting for you. But I'm not gonna take this short trade here. You're sweating now if you went long here, but it's above the 20 MA, as you can see, right? It's a trap trade to the short side, but it's above 20 MA, so it's the reason why I can't take it, because the 20 MA can act as support. As you're seeing, what's happening right now is acting as support currently. Hard trade to take either way, in my opinion. So it's a complete skip for me. I obviously didn't enter this. Now you're really sweating if you went long here. And you are still in the trade though. Don't get me wrong, you're still in the trade. Inside bar created on the 5-minute chart. Inside bar is a bearish bar. If you break beneath this inside bar, good chance to come back down. I will enter that trade with a L4 setup if the market's generous enough to give it to me. It's not generous enough. It just goes down without me, and you just got stopped out if you took the second entry long. So for those who skipped that second entry long, you are welcome. You're welcome. You can at least scalp that like button if you skip that second entry long, because of my analysis. When is Apex going to let people use Tradeovate? Why do people think I work for Apex? I'm not a technician there. Ask Apex, please. Ask Apex and let us know. Or Shanine, or Shanine. Hello from Israel. Welcome, welcome. I actually lived in Israel for a couple months. I was in Tel Aviv, and literally had shawarma like every single day. It was amazing. Oh, and like I mentioned, the 2000 tick chart obviously showing the trading range, but also the 5-minute chart showing a large trading range as well. This could be it. I don't know. We could be entering the trading range, or we could just have a strong bull move today. I'm not sure. $146 likes, pandas. We are pretty close to the goal. I mean, it would be such a waste if we don't reach it. We're already at 146. We just need about 75 more. Actually, what I'm talking about, we need about 100 more likes. Obviously, I can't count right now. That's why I need an indicator to count these legs. A, B, C. Fail, second entry long, but above the 20 EMA, which is unfortunate because if it was beneath the 20 EMA, I would have taken that trade. But can't take that because it starts to act as resist. The 20 EMA can act as support, and I just won't take it. It's happened too many times. Damn, as where can I get that alert indicator use? It's integrated. It's part of the two-legged pullback indicator. So if you go to www.twoleggedpullback.com, the indicator will give you that alert. You can set up the indicator. I don't know. Ben says, I don't know how to read that. Aki? I don't know what that means. Ben asks, am I Jewish? I am not Jewish. I am not Jewish. Well, you can maybe consider me Jewish. As Christians, we will say true Jew. I probably Jewish people think that's a little offensive, but yeah. The true Jews. Now, I was in Tel Aviv for a couple months. We were working at a brothel there, helping out some of the people, and not working at the brothel, but we're working with like a ministry that helps those who work in the brothels. And yeah, I mean, believe it or not, there are brothels in Israel, but yeah, it's sad. I mean, usually what happens, like, people kind of get addicted to drugs, and then they enter that business because of that addiction. They need money. It's really sad, the cycle, the vicious cycle of that. Are you a panda? Like, for real? Am I a panda for real? Yes. Yes, I'm actual. People think that this, the head floating in the bottom left of your screen is a animation. It's not. It's actually my real face. And I have to wear a human face, a human mask when I walk around in real life, so people don't get freaked out. The talking panda. All right, what's going on here? No, joking aside. What are we looking for, pandas? Yay. Don't tell me this is all we're gonna get today. That's why we got the whiskey challenge. Two-legged move down, but doesn't mean anything. Unless we go back down here, and maybe we can try to find our way back up at the bottom of a trading range. Maybe this is the trading range that we're looking for. We can quite possibly trade and take advantage of. But at the same time, we're actually making higher highs and higher lows. So, it's actually a second entry long here, pandas. I'm not going to take it, but Melcy asks, what's up, whiskey challenge? If we get to 250 likes, I will pop open a bottle of whiskey at 10:30 in the AM and celebrate with you guys. It's a way to make it so you guys can make me drink. But also, I usually do it on days like this or on Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays is when the FOMC announcement is. FOMC announcement's at 2 p.m. So typically we go into trading ranges for a long time until FOMC announcement. And even with the FOMC announcement, we just might get like a huge spike and that's it. The panda brothel. You guys are gross. You guys are sick. Sick out of your minds. Stop it. Stop it right now. Alright, so second entry long. I'm not taking this. I'll take the second entry short, pandas. This is what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for a second entry short. And are you guys on the same page as me is a question. Let me ask you guys. If we see a second entry short here, would you take it? We got this push down here. A, B, C. Looking for another push down. Is this what we're going to get, Pandas? Are we going to actually get an entry here? And are we going to get a setup? Is it possible? Pandas, we will be setting up our order here. Second entry short, Pandas. First trade of the day. Is it going to happen? Might be outside bar reversal. Second entry, it's a Pikachu trade. We're getting some top-ish behavior here. Underneath the 20 top of the trading range. Oof. In this trade, risk is teeny. Less than 3 points. I'll take it. Risk is not that large. Second entry short. Top of the trading range. And it looks like it's going to burn us. Good try, Pandas. Good try, bye-bye money. I try to enter second entry short. Maybe too strong of an uptrend. Shouldn't be looking for long trades or short trades right now. Only long trades. And this is probably gonna stop me out, it looks like. But the risk is not too large. I don't mind taking this risk for that second entry short. Pikachu trade. And yeah, I'm willing to take this risk. About less than 3 point risk for a 2 point reward with a runner. And it is what it is. We'll take the hit. Vicious market. Oof. All right. First trade of the day. We lose it. But I think I was patient, and I think the trade itself was not the worst trade possible. And yeah, you had this push down, looking for possibly another push down. You could see this maybe as a break a trend new low and looking for that reversal instead. So it ends up being kind of like a double trap here, unfortunately, and we're on the wrong side of that. So it's all good, Pandas. You know, maybe it's just like the uptrend's too strong, and I should never be looking for a short trade. I thought we might be start converting to a trading range, and I try to take advantage of it, and that's what I get. Pay the price. Trying to go short maybe on an uptrend, and that's maybe the ultimate cost, or that might be the ultimate thing that I did wrong. Could be also break a trend new low. Maybe looking for the reversal instead of the continuation here, but I thought this move down would have a potential another move down here, maybe back to the bottom here. That's what I was thinking, but obviously didn't happen. So you win some, you lose some, as long as the outcome is income. Ends up being a nice scalp on the other way. Decent push up. Yeah, I was definitely on the wrong side of that. I don't know. Do I think that's a terrible trade? I mean, it was 3 point risk. Maybe too many inside bars here. Doji bar at the end. Right, going in and out of the 20 MA could have prevented me from entering that. If it was like a little lower, might have been a little bit better. If it looked like this, it's a clean second entry short back to 20 MA. But here, really, we're kind of making a second entry short, and it happened with, like, you know, 4 overlapping bars, or, you know, 3 overlapping bars. Actually 4 overlapping bars, and it's not as clean as I would have liked it. Yeah, second entry long here would have, I don't know if the MES, but it would have stopped you out right there. If you took that second entry long instead. Right, it was also a Pikachu trade, which made me feel like there's a possibility. But yeah. Parasite says, is there an inspiration or a good story why you named your channel Bye Bye Money? Not really, other than it's like saying break a leg, you know? In a sense, like, there's so many ways you can look at it. I mean, it's money that, any money you trade with, it should be disposable. So you should be okay with saying bye-bye to that money. Also, you can say bye-bye money. When I say it, I'm not talking to myself. I could be talking to the market instead, telling them bye-bye money to your money and hello money to me. But yeah, no inspiration. It's just I thought it'd be kind of catchy. Kind of makes sense. What's a Pikachu trade? There is a frequently asked questions link in the description, and if you go to that, you can find, I believe, where it talks about the Pikachu. Sitting on my paws, took the minimum loss on that. It's all good. We're gonna keep making new high of days, huh? Just grind up all day today. Really thought we're gonna have a trading range, but market says nope. We're gonna just grind your face off. High or low? To me, this market is still very difficult to trade. Like, even though we know we're going up, maybe the better trade was to go long here. Seeing this big move up, kind of bouncing off this area here, basically retesting this entry and going higher. That could have been another reason why I shouldn't have entered. I didn't think about this, but strong bull bar, and we basically come back to retest the high of this bar and bounce off of it. Why is that significant? Because imagine if you went long here and then you missed this trade, and then you can see that for those who went long, who wanted to enter long, got a second chance, and you can see they're buying with limit orders at the bottom here, waiting at the top of this, and you can see with the price action, that's what's happening, pushing this market back up. I should have recognized that, but maybe a little distracted. Not the worst trade still, but yeah. It just sucks because most likely I'll take like one trade a session because of just the amount of setups we're getting these days. Like the last 2 weeks have been so bad in terms of price action. So bad. And still the best day from the last 2 weeks was last Thursday. And you know, that was probably the best day in the last, you know, and it's been a while. Second entry short here. Resets are not 80% off, just a renewal. Licensed Paint Huffer says, I thought I was imagining when I heard you say Pikachu. I could show you why it's a Pikachu. Pikachu is both a second entry long, or a failed second entry long in this case. It's both a failed second entry and a second entry combined. So you have this second entry long, A, B, C, A. And then you also have the second entry short, A, B, C. And you can see this pattern here right? Looks like a tail of a Pikachu, and this is why we call this a Pikachu trade. We made a new high of day, pandas. Like nothing is stopping this market from really just rocketing up and going to the heavens. Really, there's nothing stopping it. And other than the feeling of this being overextended, you know, there's nothing really stopping you from going long at any point in time. So, and I'm just terrible. I'm terrible at days like this. And also terrible, you know, I'm terrible at days when it grinds up like this, because it's like, I want to find an entry long, and by the time I find an entry, it's kind of like at the top of a channel or something. I don't know. It's hard. It's tough. 173 likes. 30 more minutes. Can we make another 75 likes? Is it possible? These grind up markets. I mean, look at this. I mean, does this look like it's sustainable? I don't know. Looks wild. I mean, it looks like definitely creating some sort of wedge here. And yeah. The wedge here, it looks like, I don't know, I want to say reverse, but I mean, we're such a strong uptrend. Like, ascending wedges are bearish patterns, but they can turn into bullish patterns. You know, you have that, the lesser common, like the less common thing to happen is it breaks out on the upside of these ascending wedges, but it can happen. So, and we're currently getting a trap in this area. Can't really take it, even though it can again go to the heavens. I just can't take it. It's too difficult to take this trade. I know. SWB says should already be at 250. There was a time where I like challenged the chat saying, hey, get me 100 likes before 9:30, like before the market opens. And we had about like 100 people in the chat. And guess what? They did it. They were able to get, and it was only because I was like, all right, if we can get it, I'll drink some whiskey. And I believe it happened. They just made me drink whiskey at 9:30 in the morning. Hi Panda, what do you think is the best volume per price indicator? I don't know, I don't use one. Yeah, you guys are ridiculous. So if we have 250 viewers, definitely we can get to 250 likes. I'll just say that right now. Oh, Jimmy says that was one of his favorite moments of the channel. You know, I would hope like one of your favorite moments is like this amazing trade I took that just kind of changed your life in terms of trading. But it's more like, no, my favorite moment was when you drank at 9:30 a.m. The last time I drank on a stream was actually on Friday, 24-hour stream. I ended it and just sipped on some whiskey to celebrate the 24/7 stream. It was fun. It was really fun. I think it was fun for everyone. Fun for me at least. I mean, there's so much value just having a stream up 24/7 just for the people, for people watching. There's like, whoa, like this is like nice just to have a stream up so we can continue talking like at all, you know, the whole day. And while looking at the charts, like we can, you know, chat and stuff. I do need a whiskey icon. Maybe I can add one. Fail second entry short here, top of this wedge. It can give you 2 points, maybe it can give you 1 point, maybe 0 points. You should try to drink arak, 50% alcohol, traditional drink in southern Turkey. Never had it. Never heard of it. Wouldn't mind trying. Ugh. All right, pandas. I mean, am I going to take it straight here? We have an ascending wedge on the super strong bull market, and kind of like I mentioned, spike in channel on the 5 minute. I thought that was going to happen. Ends up being like a wedge here as well. Spike, channel, going up here. Overextended. The super channel here. Breaking out of the channel above it with its own spiking channel, creating a wedge. Woo-wee. I don't know, pandas. I don't know. $190 likes. Oh, I'm getting scared. I think we might actually make it. We have about 22 minutes left. Can we get to 250 likes? I think if like we get the 200 mark, I think people will start piling in. When people see that we're at 200 and we just need 50 more likes, people are going to be like, all right, let me just, I never liked this channel before, but let me just do it to make the panda drink. You know, it's kind of like, it's that tipping point, that 200 like goal. When you get to 200 likes, we do have a trap trade here. I'm not going to take it though. Even though it's with trend, I just can't take it. It's at the tip of this. It's at the edge of this ascending triangle wedge thingy, and I just can't do it. Believe it or not, I'll take another failed second entry long here if we can get it. We're at 198 likes. A, B, C. I'll take the trap trade, pandas. I know you're going to be like, why is Panda still going triangle short in this super strong uptrend? That's my trade right now. I'm going to take it. Maybe I should stop trying to fight the trend and just go long. I mean, look at this move. This trap working at the top of this ascending wedge. It's sick. It's filthy. Oh, we're at 200 likes, pandas. Let's just see. Let's see if it's a waterfall from here. Let's just see if the floodgates open, if we get to 250 likes. We're at 200 likes now. I feel like it's such a waste. Such a waste if you guys don't make it at 250. I mean, we're so close, and it's a day before Thanksgiving. Let's celebrate a little bit. Oh, we're at 202. 202. I just can't take any trades here. I mean, while we're like congested, basically we're congested, but it's congested going in an angle, and I just can't take a trade here. Basically make a double top. Strong bull bar, but no follow through currently. Bong rips at 250. No, I don't do that. I've never tried weed. Never. I've tried hookah. I tried vaping a little bit, but even vaping, it was like 0 nicotine. So it's like, what's the point of vaping? Yeah, I don't think weed in training. I don't know. It might help with the stress, but I don't think it. You have to be like so mentally focused, in my opinion. So those who took that trap, thoughts and prayers to you. Hopefully it works out, but you had reasons not to go in my opinion. Second entry long, perhaps. A, B, C. Fail second entry long is the setup I'm looking for. 207 likes. We only need 43 more likes, pandas. Or back up. Could be wrong. This could be a beautiful trade. Just a burst out, breakout trade, short squeeze type trade. My calls are doing great. Actually doing more than great. It's incredible. Big push up. There's nothing I can do about this. Burst out, breakout of this ascending wedge with that trap. Congratulations for those who took it. You saw that burst up. That's where the shorts, they just came out of their trade. They got stopped out right there. Maybe margin called even. Shorts just got margin called probably from that trade. Failed breakout. What did you put calls on? Just on SPY earlier this week. About like 50-cent calls out of the money. Weekly expiration. No, I think retail traders got margin called there. That's a behavior that you typically see, margin calls. How do I know this? Because this happened to me. Now that since all the retail traders got margin called, now the market maybe can comfortably have some breathing room, come back down a little bit. Chris says weed is a flower. He gave us dominion over the plants. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that interpretation of scripture. And this is not a Christian channel, but I'm gonna have to speak up a little bit there. I would not agree. That is not the reason why. The thing is, like, you think you have dominion over the plant, but what ends up happening is the plant has dominion over you. That's what happens. Am I watching World Cup? I'm following. I can't believe Argentina lost. Crazy upset. Crazy upset. I mean, Messi, they had so many chances. They just kept going offsides every time. All right, failed breakout of that wedge. And let's see what happens. Starting to go underneath the 20 MA a little bit here. Gamble on a short. If you gotta use the word gamble, that means you don't do it. Johnny says, can we get a free account for practice? You can get a free account for NinjaTrader, but you have to renew it every week. or sorry, every like 14 days. With Apex, you can actually get like data for like $30 a month if you don't mind paying, but you also get the Ninja Trader license, so it's not free, but for getting data and the Ninja Trader license, I think that $30 a month is not bad. Plus, this coupon gives you reoccurring months at 30% off. So this is why I'm recommending it. If you want to practice, this is the coupon you need to use if you want to practice it. Because what you can do is you can trade sim, actually, because you have all the data. So you can trade sim still with the Apex accounts. So just trade sim if you want to practice, and if you want, you can also trade real money. But $30 a month, I think, for that data and license, it's quite a good deal. Plus, you have the ability to convert that account into real money if you reach the target. So, I think it's, if I had that, I would have done that early on, I think. Yep, cheapest evals around 30, actually less than $30. If you get the 25K one, it's like $27. But I would just go for the 50K one because you get so much more. 40 more likes, pandas. Are you gonna let today go to waste? Pandas, are you gonna let today go to waste? All we need is 40 more likes and we can reach that goal, and we have about 12 more minutes. And RG says with Tradeovate you can practice for free. That's nice. That's really nice. If you practice for free with live data, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I'll recommend that then. Ben Steinwan says, someone get this Eurocide a drink. What's a Eurocide? Trading view demo, you can trade for free, but you cannot trade tick charts if that's important to you. What's in 12 minutes? I'm ending the stream in 12 minutes. Or 11 minutes now. Pandas, look at these inside bars. It's just sick. 1, 2, 3 inside OII pattern. You know how rare that is on a 2K chart? So rare. So rare right now. Fancy Latin for bear, family of animal. Oh, okay. Eurocide, alright. Okay, cool. Completely useless information, but cool. Alright, breaking up. You can also open a brokerage account with Ninja with minimum deposit and sim trade all you want. Yeah, but you gotta pay $4 a month for data if you do that. That's also possible, and you can get the free demo account. You guys just put like 400 or 500 bucks in there. Just keep it in there, and yeah, so you get free data. You can obviously pull the money out, but once you pull the money out, they'll deactivate your account. I took one trade today, and it was a loser, unfortunately. Thought we could maybe start turning to trading range, but there's some price action clues here that I should have seen, and yeah, I missed it. Wasn't on my A game. The question is not why am I doing short streams this week. The question is why did I do a long stream last week? That's the exception. Pandas, 35 more likes. We're so close, and it is such a shame if we waste this grand opportunity just because some of you guys just don't want to scalp that like button. I know you guys are there. I know there's enough of you guys there to get the 250 likes. We're almost there, pandas. We're almost there. 30 more likes. We got about 8 more minutes. Can you guys do it? I don't think so. I don't think you guys have it in you. 28 more likes. I'm getting a little worried, but I'm pretty sure you guys can do it. It's just absolute grind. Like, we are in an uptrend, but look at this grind up. This is why I thought we're going to trading range, just because we had this super slow grind. It's a lower high, first entry, short. Douglas Hill says, yeah, what I did for sim trading is get a real account for $400. And that's just like, you can get the free account. Like, you don't have to pay for the license. And with that, as long as you have the $400 in there, you have to pay $4 a month. Exactly. Yeah, you can do that with Ninja Trader. So that's $4 a month. 228 likes, pandas. 22 more likes. Are there 22 brave pandas out there? 21 likes. Man, you guys are cutting it close. 7 more minutes. You're so close. It's almost like a 1-to-1 ratio likes to viewers right now. Second entry long. I'm again going to go for the short, thinking that this is too choppy, and we're going to head to a trading range soon. But you know, the spiking channel still intact here on the 5-minute chart. Still pretty intact here, in my opinion. Let's see here. Yeah, we're still intact on the 5-minute spiking channel. But again, spiking channel going this way is also a bearish pattern. 34. Ooh, 35. Ooh, 15 more likes. Can you guys do it? Ooh, it's so close. I'm at 235 according to my account.
$10,000 tick trap.
14 more, 12 more likes, pandas. Is there no activity charge? I don't know. I hope not. People are pushing the like count. 11 more likes. We officially have more likes than viewers right now. That makes sense, right? That makes complete sense. Dan Lapar just became a panda. Appreciate the support. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge that forms over time. Enjoy your panda emoticons. Enjoy access to the pre-market show. Push! 7 more likes. We officially we have 5 more likes than the amount of viewers there are. That makes complete sense. The YouTube algorithm's kind of confused. They're like, what's going on? How is it possible? 5 more likes, pandas. Woo! 5 more likes, pandas, and I am ready to enter a trade here, and ready to get burned again. But my dumb panda brain keeps wanting to go short here. Let's see if we can get some bamboo here before the close. Second entry short, Pikachu trade again. A, B, C. Also fail second entry long. A, B, C. Long trade. Potential failure here. Pikachu trade. I mean, I don't like this. I don't like how bullish this bar is. Like, it's hard to trade against this now. Even if this triggers, do I really want it? It's a question. Oof. Oof. The risk is small, but terrible signal bar. 1 more like, pandas. 1 more like. 1 more like. 250. Pandas, we officially have reached our goal. Our whiskey challenge was met today. Let's go, baby. Hey, I don't know. This is for you guys. I guess I'm kind of on fire right now. Even though I lost some money on stream, I am I am celebrating the fact that we have pandas here who just love this channel. And now we actually made it. It's crazy. Alright, pandas, I'll be right back. You guys are ridiculous. Man, do I want to take this second entry short here? I really don't want to take it, but I kind of do want to take it, but I don't really want to. Does that make sense? Ah, now I'm deciding, should I take this trade? I feel like I can't, but I feel like I can. It's also getting choppy here again. Failed breakout, thinking it'd lead to a breakdown. Risk is so small. I'll attempt it. I'll take it. The risk is so small here. It's like a point risk or like a 2-point risk. But maybe I should just go for the long trade instead. The failure of this is probably a better setup than the actual short trade here, because we're still obviously like going upwards here. This risk is so small. If we keep going up, I'm obviously not interested in this anymore. It's really choppy here too now. It's a second entry short.
Trap.
No. Alright, pandas. Here we go. Yeah, I should go long on like honestly. Like just always go long. Today, whiskey, it will be a bourbon from Kentucky. And brand new. So here's some ASMR for you, obviously because you can't see me drink this. So the best I can give you is some ASMR. Opening up, literally brand new. Ah, yes. Today's whiskey is called, it's a bourbon from Kentucky. It's called Basil Hayden, a small batch. And yeah. Open up the cork. Brand new Basil Hayden. Here we go. Just a little drip. Just a little drip of whiskey. Not even a pour. It's just a drip. Pandas. Cheers. Thanks for the 250 likes. Without you guys, this channel will be nothing. Basil Hayden, huh? Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's really fruity to me. Man, nothing like just whiskey. 11 a.m. You know, let's start the holiday early, if you know what I mean, pandas. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. We're down 686. It's all good. All good. That first sip, you just need to coat your tongue For those who don't drink whiskey, I mean, typically you put a couple drops of water in this, but what you do is that first sip, you just need to coat your tongue, coat the inside of your mouth, like literally just a drip, just to get the alcohol, get your sinuses ready for the alcohol you're about to drink, and afterwards, then once you primed your senses, your sinuses, go ahead and enjoy your whiskey. Cheers, pandas. Honestly, have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Friday, I most likely won't stream, but also make sure you guys take advantage of the Apex coupon. Like, honestly, I wouldn't recommend Apex unless I personally used it myself or thought it was an amazing product, and I think it is an amazing product, especially with 80% off, man. Like, really, you can't ask for more than that. You're asking for 80% off for reoccurring months on the evaluation. It's such a good deal. And so I just recommend, if you're into trading and you're kind of want to get your feet wet but too scared to use your own money, this is an excellent way to begin, I think. Even for those who have been trading, have their own money, excellent way to boost your accounts and trade with a trade copier. No harm done, really. If you're already profitable, this is a way to increase your funding, increase your capital, increase the amount of money you can make every month. So, pandas, cheers, have an amazing holidays, and that second entry short, what I wanted, ends up looking pretty nice, second entry short, but I'm not in the trade. But pandas, yeah, really, hopefully you guys can think about what you're truly thankful for. At the end, always thankful for all the things that God has given me, and whatever I have, whatever God has given me, it's much more than what I deserve. If you know anything about Christianity, it's always stems from grace from God, and really, it is really the fact that if you really think about it, what do we really deserve? We deserve nothing. What are we other than biomechanical creatures? And but because of God and His grace, like really, He gives us so much more than we deserve. And especially for those who don't know, gives us the gift of eternal life, through Jesus. And and that's the thing I'm most thankful for always. Of course, I'm thankful for Mrs. Panda and my family and everything, but my friends. But at the end, the ultimate gift is that. So, pandas, with that being said, have an amazing holiday, and I'll see you guys bright and early, probably Monday. Maybe on my stream. I might have a pop-up stream on Friday. I don't know. You just have to subscribe and follow if I do. But other than that, most likely Monday, and I'll see you guys then. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Pandas, I'll see you guys then, and have an amazing Thanksgiving. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.